Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are going to be spectating some Deadlock because I think that'd be interesting. Also, just to get better at the game, I think it'd be fun just to spectate some matches just to see how other people are playing and see kind of what they do. Alrighty. Cool. So, I'm gonna spectate this Moan Crow for now. Because I think it'd be interesting to see how, what a Moan Crow player does. It does. Ooh, it does seem like this Paradox is struggling. Okay. Support team, of course. I think as a Moan Crow player, they're gonna be fighting. Not fighting, more like being a frontliner. Because I mean, that's just obvious. You're a fucking tank. You know, it only makes sense.
If you like that, I got some other stuff to fill off the truck.
What's that thing called? Quicksilver Reload, yeah. Interesting move. I think this, this 7. This 7's gonna be an interesting player. He's going for, what is he going for? I don't know. It is still a bit too early to see. It does look like Sapphire side is doing well so far, but it seems like Shiv just got taken out. It is still within the first 5 minutes of the game, so there's no real big issue now, but I think it's the first step, okay, not too bad. Warden going for the buy while getting shot. That's so fucking... This is, I'm assuming this is not too high of a low. Your ship's coming back to this. He has got one knife. Ooh, he got the double knife on him. That's pretty good. And you see, he does get ult off of that. Warden and Shiv are able to get off pretty early in the match, to be honest. Next thing is Dynamo. Dynamo is going up against Haze and 7. So it's gonna be, we'll see where it goes. Croc shots here and there. Wow, actually going back to the... Wow, that's crazy. Hang on. 7 and... Lash. 7 and Lash. Good. Well, honestly, it's not 7. Infernus. Infernus and Lash are pretty good. This Infernus player seems to be fairly experienced. I'm not too surprised. He is going for the basic gun build at the start, I think. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, the 7's actually running some gun build due to the opening rounds. You never see good 7 players that's running just a gun build. It nearly never works. Yeah, the 7, yeah. That Magician did waste his ult there. With a 7 ult, so it's gonna be a long uptime until he gets that back, which is unfortunate. But back to Mo and Krill with Paradox. They seem to be doing alright. They do have some damage on the Patreon as you can see down here. And it seems like it's a pretty straight. Ooh, okay. Quick Paradox out. Really risky. Honestly, not that much value on that at all. Really not that much value on that at all. Yeah, and it screws her over. And it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Yamato was not able to get the lock on Mo. Instead, she accidentally goes for the creep, which is kind of weird. But you know, it happens. It is. yeah, it seems like the two teams are discussing what's happening right now, which, you know, it's fun times. Shiv and Warden still keeping up pace with soul count. Only issue is Lash on Amber team. He is not able to keep up, but they do end up getting Patreon, not Patreon, Guardian. Very nice. Warden players, very devastating. Going for a help build. Yep, Furnace cleans up real quick.
Let me show you how it's done.
He is able to clean up real quick actually. On top of getting. Oh. Alright, let's see what this Haze is gonna go for. She has 3k souls, hasn't spent it, and still isn't gonna buy anything. She's going to go for a big buy.
I see.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a 3.4k buy. Not sure what she's gonna invest into. She's grabbing all the things, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Lash over to help on green. Yep. We're able to snag Guardian. Wow. Yeah, that worked out great. That really worked out great for those two. Amber pulling up ahead with 3k more souls. Pretty good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, 7 with a loss. Yeah, when you don't support your team, especially within the first 10 minutes, you tend to like drop off pretty early. And I think since Haze is already fairly behind, it does make sense how she isn't able to save 7, unfortunately. 7 is going for an interesting build. A lot of gun, some spirit. I think, yeah. A lot of gun. This matters. What item is Mo? What is that? Tormented? Oh, Tormented. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand, like, why he would want to go for that kind of build. Paradox. Paradox, I think she's probably going for one chamber shot build. Very good dynamo. Ooh, that was an insane parry by Mo. Holy shit. I don't know if y'all saw that, but wow. Like right after Dynamo ult is instantly able to get the deflect and kill Yamato. It's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. I'm really impressed. He's able to clean up with Dynamo here. Ooh, no, Lash cleaned it up, but god damn. That's insane. This Mo, oh. This Mo's gonna, this Mo and Infernus are gonna be the carries of the team. I can already tell. Very obvious, very apparent that they're gonna be carries of the team. Listen to it. Okay, so this person is definitely on comms. 7 is out here grabbing just. Oh, okay, grabbing the gun buff, which is not a bad choice. I would go for that. I would have given it to the Haze. I'm not really a person that would go for buffs. If my teammates can get at it, missed out what's happening over here, but Paradox and Mo just got sweet. What is Ivy doing? Ivy is going for a gun build. I think Gun Ivy has gotten a lot weaker over time. Like, especially during, like, the first patch, or, like, when there were still 4 lanes, Gun Ivy was insane, and they definitely nerfed her to more of just, like, a very mediocre kind of support character. She doesn't also get as much heals from her stone form. Is she able to survive off this? It'd be pretty, she does survive off that. That is interesting. She's able to use her ult to her advantage with Warden. That does surprise me. going for the for more of a spirit build, which I expect. I think he is definitely just gonna be. Ooh, yeah. I'm not too surprised about this going all the way to 5. I believe Kinetic Pulse is gonna be his main attraction. It does seem like both sides do have that first slot, which I think is pretty good. It's pretty good. It does seem like Sapphire is ahead in souls, but behind in objectives that need to be taken, which isn't the worst. I'd rather have a team ahead in souls, but if we're behind in one guardian, it's not that big a deal because you could always capture the other next guardian without too much problem. Like right here, most of the other team is not even in there. Still Paradox comes in and she's already dealing with like 3 people, but we have Mo, 7, and Lash coming in to clean up. It seems like they might have gone baited, but Ivy does drop because of this. Not too surprising. It's very difficult. It looks like, yeah, it does look like Yamato does drop here.
Just wait
Going
till I
for
get it going.
armor plated Ivy. Very interesting. Pretty good item early on for Ivy, but it's not a good support item. I think having Dynamo on the team, he's probably going to be the main support of the team, especially with his ult usage. Yeah, it makes the most sense. Now let's get back on the other team. They're going for Blue Walker. Ooh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was praising his team and then they literally got hit. This is a low elo match. I can just tell already. Oh my gosh. Amber lost Green Walker. Hold on. Was that Dynamo and Magician? Absolutely sane. I hate that name, Magician. I absolutely hate that name. Why would you name yourself that? Stam Enjoyer? Okay. Dynamo seems a little bit angry. He does get warp sand, very interesting move. Not sure what that would do, but you know what? I'm very interested in it. Ooh, I think he might get eliminated here. Seems like Infernus is going for blood. Nope, he is able to get away. Infernus understands, like, this Infernus player is good. 5 deaths though, not a great number to be at, especially within 15 minutes of the first match, or this match. Let's see how it goes. Something I've been trying to improve on in Deadlock is dying a lot less, because I am able to keep up in fights, but my upkeep time has been really low. So I'm just like waiting in respawn, which is something I definitely just want to try to improve on. This is good. This is not it. Yeah, so this 7 is going for a gun build, and he has the souls for it, but like, is a gun build for 7 actually good? Every time I've run across a gun build 7, it always ends up horrible and does not work, and they always end up on my team, which pisses me off. I mean, I have run gun 7 before. I don't play much 7. I think I've less than 10 matches on 7. It's just, he's just not my style. It's not my enjoyment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Very unfortunate. Magician was able to... Oh, I didn't even notice. Magician went for the urn. Insane. Actually insane. Urn's always super scary to go for, because you're gonna run into a team fight, and you never know if your team's actually properly ready for a team fight. And it seems like Yellow Walker is gonna get eliminated. Though a lot of the souls were captured by Mo and Krill. That's very good, very good. Very unfortunate. Mo and Krill has an unfortunate team that is not able to keep up. Hayes, what is going on with this idiot? Oof. Yikes. This might be a quick match. This might be a quick match. That's so unfortunate. Happy with the save real quick. Oh no, she's gonna drop her in. Very risky, very interesting. Insane paradox. That was a really good paradox. But it seems like Amber team is getting eliminated one-on-one. Yep. And here's Lash. They just walk past the Guardians. No, this is a done and set game. Sapphire team is 30k souls ahead, and they're just gonna go by. They're just gonna go by. Yeah, see this entire Sapphire's every single person's at least 20k. No one is 20k in Amber's team. Sapphire won the game. It's pretty done since so. I mean, obviously, of course, there's a chance to come back, but it's hard when you're at this point in the match because it's like most of the farm is gone. Like you have some on Sapphire's side, but that's only gonna get you 2k, maybe 3k if you go for everything alone. I can sense loss just by pressing down. Oh, that's so rough. That is so rough. Still just rough here on 30k. This is a rough match. This is a rough match. Compress cooldown. See, this is. You have improved spirit, but I don't think 7 needs to really go for a gun build. I think 7's gun's actually fairly weak, to be honest. Oof. Oof. That is unfortunate. See, Infernus is going for a gun build. It seems like a lot of this team is going for a gun build, except Lash, which isn't too bad. I think gun builds aren't really that good this latest patch, honestly. Ah, use Warden. Warden is fucking I actually do not fuck with it. Oh, that's insane! Oh my! Look at this! Warden is taking the damage, and this is an insane sweep that I haven't seen in a long time. Wow. This game's gonna last less than 25 minutes. They can end this right now if they really wanted to, and I think they are. They still have Rejuve. I think it's probably gonna... No, Rejuve is halfway through! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whenever you see a Warden in the game, you have to go with a bullet shield. You really do. Oh, he just melts. It's insane. And look, seeing this 7 ult, he's doing nothing. He really is doing nothing because he only has improved spirit. He doesn't even have duration up. Are they able to defend basic time? Does not look like it. It seems like Ivy is just... That was insane to watch. That was actually insane to watch. That was one of the quickest matches I've seen. 21 and 14. Holy shit! What the fuck? This is high elo. This is a high elo match? Shit, my fault. My fault, gang. Damn. Well, come back to me and we'll... Actually, you know what? I think we have time in this video to spectate another match. Oh my goodness. That was rough. That was really, really rough. I want to go for something that's under like under 10 minutes at the very least. Under 10 minutes. This one, yeah. Okay. Again, my name is Mx.Bastard. This is gonna be fun to watch. Alrighty. Let's see what we are running into. Okay, we have Yamato, Kelvin, Pocket, Mo, Hayes, and... Fuck, what's her name? It's not... Calico. Oh, the other person... Oh wait, Sinclair? Yeah, Magician Sinclair. Fucking dumbass. Whatever. It seems pretty evenly matched. Everyone's Guardian is up really well.
I'll fight with everything I have.
Pocket and Kelvin both have ults. Pocket uses ult right then and there. Very good timing, honestly. Ooh, gets
See detected.
loses the orbs, but when you get the kill, you're doing just fine. I think Pocket, no, not Pocket, Paradox is not making the right call. She does need to get out. Yeah, she needs to get chased. Wow. Pocket got greedy. Very unfortunate,
You're
very
looking to
unfortunate.
survive. You came to the right place.
Kelvin going for the support build, as all Kelvin should. Fuck you if you go for the fucking Ice King builds. I actually hate you if you go for the Ice King builds. Ever since the shot patch, Kelvin's like DPS is scary. Kelvin's DPS is genuinely scary if you run into him. His nades, his ice beam do a lot of damage. I think Valve does want him to become less of a support than he actually is. And I think like as with Ivy, because they're the two biggest supports of this game, they want Ivy to become more of a support here.
Let's take out Lash.
Compared to Kelvin, which is they want him to boom more damage, which makes sense. I think Kelvin's gun isn't too bad. It does pretty good damage, 44 per shot on his creeps, and on players, 44 damage is quite a bit. It is actually quite a bit.
You can't stop me.
Watching the Yamato here. It's very interesting. Calico players scare me. I think that the harassment, the harasser that Calico is able to perform at is insane. I think early game she isn't doing she isn't great. I think early game she's very rough out of waters. But mid game especially, she will destroy your team if you do not pay attention to her. She can dish out a lot of damage, and disrupt your team a lot. I think it's important when playing against Calico is to be very aware of what she's doing and create space against her. It does seem like Amber loses Blue Guardian here, unfortunately. That is rough. That is rough. Mo is going for some boxes. Pocket. Unfortunately, not able to keep up. Then again, facing a Wraith and a Paradox. Extremely rough. It is extremely rough. Hayes, I think, I don't even know what Dark Ghost is going for this off this, but 7k souls this early in the match. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty surprising having 1k soul per minute. I think that's what everyone tries to achieve, but it's hard. It really is hard. Around the 10-minute mark for most mid-tier players or mid-ladder players, which is where I personally am. I'm only like, I think I'm an Arcanist 5. I reached peak Ritualist 3. But ever since this update, I'm like just tanking. But you know, it happens. It happens. Now Wraith isn't really a combat player. She's more of like a backline shooter, but at the same time she doesn't really have the range to really do that, which is really interesting. It does seem like Hayes and Calico might lose Guardian here in a moment. Hayes is able to take off Abrams real quick, but what's that when Calico did all the work? This Calico does seem to really know what she's doing. She's got slowing hex, and if you can't run away from a Calico, you're gonna have a rough time. You really are gonna have a rough time.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Yamato seems to be chasing. Not Yamato. Yeah, Paradox seems to be chasing Kelvin. Kelvin seems to be dead here. He is dead here. Let's see if Yamato's able to survive whatever. Paradox is not parried. Paradox is not parried there. That's good. Is she going for the cocky player? She does seem like, ooh, Mo and Pearl running in last minute. Very interesting, very interesting. I think when you're at the point where you're losing 2 Guardians, you really have to look out for your own. It seems like Yamato is able to be in a very good spot when she might be lost. She does try to go for a full charge with her ability, but it doesn't work. Very unfortunate. Mo left, and I think that's what you do. I don't think you notice Calico and Kelvin is here, but Calico gets immediately deleted. I think when you're running into a lane late like that, you really can't. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I think just like knowing when to leave and knowing when it's too late to joining the team fight definitely puts into perspective on like how I perform personally. I notice like I either join team fit lights really late and it never works out. I always end up dying because like by the time I get there my team's dead. You really have to join team fights early or else you have to be there when the fight starts, or else you're gonna be a liability because you're gonna miss the flow of the fight. You're gonna see, you're not gonna be, most of your focus is gonna be trying to get to the fight, not actually participating in the fight. It does seem like they are able to get Yellow Guardian, which is amazing. Rocky, very rocky carry. Don't know where it's at. There goes Yamato. Very unfortunate. Now, Wraith with 15k. She is in the lead. 16k health too only. It's really not that much. It really isn't that much. Wraith is one of the squishier characters in this game. I think she just doesn't have the armor to really like support herself. Yeah, Wraith is definitely going for one of the more safer build options. I just played a match with Wraith pretty recently, I said in the previous match, and you know, She's got a lot of build options, like what you call it, Metro, generic Ed Boy. There are a few people. I think it's Chocoball Zergy's also got a build on Wraith. It seems like a lot of content creators really like playing with Wraith, which is understandable. She's a very fun character to play. Just noticed. Flash is still in this fight, surprise baby. Movement ability, very risky, and it does not work out, unfortunately. Depop showing some great. He's able to grab the Yamato real quick with his ult, but again, he's joining the fight late. There's three people he's gonna go against. He's dead. You know, that's three people lost in that fight alone. You know,
enjoy.
Hayes, Yamato, Kelvin. Kelvin is extremely deadly. Kelvin is extremely deadly when handled correctly. Seems like Abram's gonna go for an urn here, which is extremely risky. He's got Mo, who ignores him. He ignores the urn. Incredible. Incredible. See, you really have to pay attention to the map. The map will give you so much information. Like, all this farm is gone, and all that farm is Wraith. Some spots here are most likely due to Mo and Krill. Pay attention to what's like, I think if you're thinking, if you want to get to like high level like high level like gameplay, you're really gonna have to pay attention to where are the creeps, not the creeps, where's the farm, what is happening to the farm, because Wraith is 22k, she is like 5k ahead of the second highest soul player in the match, and as we can see, she's just farming, and that is a good move. That is an extremely good move. I think Yamato might be the other carry of the team, but I believe that like Wraith's gonna be the carry of this team. I think Wraith is gonna be the carry of the team once she like activates herself. She already has Surge of Power, Escalating Resilience, which is gonna be where her armor comes from. She's already taking Sealictus. Really gotta pay attention to what's happening to your farm, because Wraith is just stealing it. She's not even worried about the. Oh no, this is her own farm. My bad. But you know, she's getting farmed, and at 16 minutes to be able to take a tier 3 farm like that, that's pretty good. That is really good. She's able to upgrade her infuse or Quicksilver reload with a Merculip Magnum, but you know.
No one is better than
Bebop is also trying to farm. It seems like Pocket and Mo are the next best in terms of soul count, which is very good. Calico is one of those players where she doesn't really need a particularly high soul count to be active. Her soul is mostly going to be coming from killing players. Unlike Wraith and Hayes or Pocket, or even no Pocket, for example, would be one of the people who farm. But I think, in all honesty, like that was a decent play from Calico. She was able to. She did die, but you know, she was able to take Paradox out. Paradox is definitely going for the one-shot build. It seems like Abram's going straight tank build. Does he fire? Interesting. to your game, Abrams. Oof. Yep. I don't even know if he got flagged there. Seems like a little bug there.
Stick together.
And there goes Yamato trying to go for it. It is extremely hard to go for it. It is extremely hard to go for it. Just purely because of how much you can take those damages. Let's see this. Wraith. Now Wraith is fairly built up at this point. She is getting chased by Mo and her, or Mo in pocket, but it seems like she's doing fine.
Our Green Guardian has been destroyed.
Now there comes to a point where it's just like, is she farming too much? It doesn't seem like her teammates are really farming enough to keep up. Like, a lot of the players on Amber, like these 4 players, Pocket, Mo, Haze, and Calico, are almost near at 20k. Only 2 or 3 players on Sapphire's team are near 20k. And Wraith is at 30k. She is saying it, and what does it really do? What does it honestly do for her? She might die here. She really might die here. And she's definitely not gonna get a kill against a 2v1. She really needs to be able to participate more, because the team soul count is very, very close to each other. But the thing is, a lot of that is because of Wraith. Like, a lot of it is Wraith being able to catch and pick up a lot of his souls.
This could be a trap.
Careful, Abrams.
It looks like Bebop got the Echo Shard ability.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Ooh, was Paradox able to sneak the Walker? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Very unfortunate. Kelvin trying to clean up. Paradox
Green
trying to
Walker
save
is
it.
under attack.
Ooh, Mo and Pocket. Or really working together. Seems like Mo is on a really tough spot right here. Very good movement though. Insanely good movement. This might be his save. Is he able to get out? Maybe. It's tough to say. Real tough to say. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Unfortunate. Very good run. Once you're underground in mid, it's rough. It's rough. You really just gotta get out of mid. Or hey, what's the mid? Mid boss, yeah. Once you get in the mid boss arena, you really gotta get in or out.
I can afford anything in the
Wraith?
store.
Or Hayes going for a
The
gun
spirit
though.
urn is waiting to be claimed.
She seems fairly active in the game, fortunately. As you can see, Wraith and Hayes are both gun build.
We're winning this.
Mostly Hayes is going for, or Wraith is going for more of a spirit build, but
Nowhere to hide.
I think she's just a farmer. I think really she is just a farmer.
Great work.
She's able to get spell sling. Yeah, no, this is a spirit build. This is a spirit build disguised as a... No, this is a straight spirit build. Opening rounds. Tesla bullet. Escalating resistance for her gun. No, this is... Oh, and Spellslinger. For her gun, this is a spirit build. Tesla and Spellslinger are essentially just spirit items disguised as
I like it.
gun items. It's like rejuvenating shot, how it has become that. Wraith is able to sneak Yellow Walker. Incredible. Let's see if she's able to save herself from this. I highly doubt it. She does not have her ult. She is in a very rough spot. She is doing incredible damage.
I
Though.
got him.
Does not have instant on though. Yep, that's the best thing to do. Oof, seems like this Haze got herself in a rough spot.
Good work.
Focus lens. I'm not too big of a fan of focus lens. I think whoever is doing a focus lens Haze,
Word to the wise.
it's
If you
they're
wanna blend
probably
in,
just trying out the
take
build.
off the parka.
Kelvin is going for the
Protect the
fucking
stronghold.
beam. I hate the skeleton. I think they should die without a shadow of a doubt.
The rejuvenator is descending.
And here, Sapphire team getting Rejuvenator while Calico and Haze are down. Very sneakily too, if I might add. Seems like Amber team was just trying to
No one's
collect
catching me.
themselves and clean up, but yeah, no, they are set for just a fine match. Yeah, Sapphire is up ahead by 20k, which is not something you want to see. It seems like Wraith has decided to help more with their team. Getting Sight Bullet on top of everything else, very good for her. Tank Buster. I think Paradox has almost reached her potential for her one-shot carbine, 150 amp. Really good boost speed.
Here we go.
Let's see this. Let's see. Come on, show us a little bit. And he missed. Oh! Come on. Let's see. Let's see it. I'm very curious on how much damage you're actually putting out with this ability,
No
Paradox.
one's taking me down.
Are you even actually able to hit this? You missed again, but you hit your ult. I think in that case, the ult was easier to hit than the gun, and it's just... Oh yeah, she is right in front of you. I think she is rushing her shots. It does seem like she is rushing her shots just slightly. Amber, I just realized, lost all of their walkers. Very unfortunate. It seems like Sapphire is cleaning up this team. They are gonna get that last ability fairly soon. Let's see if Mo and Pocket are able to help support their team here. They're forgetting about Blue Guardians. Unfortunate. The Haze is behind. You know you're happy. She just walked in and out. This is another short game, unfortunately.
We only have one shrine left.
Wow. I mean, like,
We need to stop them from
Ah.
progressing further. Protect the stronghold.
very rough, because look, Wraith is 40k, 43k,
Comes in many forms.
43k. I am extremely impressed by this Wraith. Extremely impressed. 2 deaths. She definitely has the most objective damage as a Wraith. Oh, no, look at that.
Seventh moon.
She's able to just delete. Oh, Amber's not able to come back from that.
There's nowhere to hide.
She's just throwing it out there at this point. It's incredible
Death comes in many
how
forms.
quickly she's able to get those back. And it's just done.
That was
Wow,
fun.
and another incredibly short game. Sapphire team almost 35k ahead, almost 40k ahead. Ooh, this is rough. This was rough. Very rough. Well, everybody, this was Mx.Bastard. You can see me either commentating on random people's games just because I suck at this game, and I think I can either commentate for the game, because you know I play a lot of hours on this game, or also just watch me play the game. Part of this reason why I'm even spectating these games is to just to get better, just to see from another perspective, not just watching like one person play, but watching like the actual team play against each other from both sides, being able to see the thought process of both teams. But thank you very much. I hope y'all have a good one. Thank you.